I'm a dip, but I ride that. We can fall in love, but I'm not yo. No, I feel alive when I'm chilling in the garden with Eve. A snake try to bite me, but I don't wanna leave. And you know that apple tastes good. He looked me in the eyes cause he knew I would. And you know I want my rib back. But you know that.
Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Big night at one end of the ice as they get set to play their first game in the EASHL. Opening face-off is just seconds away. The Icebreakers are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Here they come on the attack. Rocked him!
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Here's a shot. Scores! And just like that, we've got our first of the game. Pounder didn't even have a broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did. There's so many ways you can get breakouts, James. You can have quick, close support, or you can fly the zone and get in behind the coverage, and that's exactly what happens here in a beautiful pass from long range to seal the deal.
And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Quick shot! Turned aside with a glove. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, look at this chance! And it goes off a stick and off to the side. Kaprizov's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. We're still in the early stages of this period. The Icebreakers lead it 1-0. And they take possession after the defensive zone face-off. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone.
All right.
They score! What a play! The Nighthawks in a blink of an eye answer back here in the first.
Yeah, you gotta love that response, right? You know the coach is gonna look down the bench and want to make sure that they're putting someone out there that can kind of reinvigorate and get that momentum back. Well, they got it back.
The Icebreakers have it against the wall. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house.
In all alone.
But he's having a tough time.
Oh, absolutely clutch at the stop.
Oh, you got to love this stuff, James. The game within the game, and this is a one-on-one battle, and this goaltender, he knows exactly where he's at, and he wins it.
And that caroms off a body in the lane. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. And it's picked up by the D. Takes possession of the puck. Centers a shot. Great save on the play. Oh, and it skips past the blue line, and they'll be forced to get out. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. Knocked away. The Icebreakers have it now. In all alone on the breakaway. He scores! A stone-cold finish on the breakaway.
And that's the bottom line, because it's in the back of the net, James. They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
The Icebreakers are making the most of their opportunities here in this opening frame with the early lead.
Yeah, it's been back and forth play here, and they've competed. James, it's been a good game, but now they get the go-ahead goal, so they can play with more confidence.
Here they come on the attack. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Shot! Turned aside with the glove by Kaprizov. The Nighthawks will play it from the defensive zone. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. Past the midway mark of the frame, the Icebreakers have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. Saunders grabs the puck inside his own territory. Slides it across. He scores! Off the defender and into the net.
Oh, I can't tell you how many times this has happened to me, James. As the puck is coming toward you, it winds up hitting you and goes off you, goes the other way, fools the goaltender and doesn't have a chance.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Icebreakers have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Saunders wins the draw at center. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Stops him cold. The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Puts it in the hole. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition and they create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course, finish.
Center's gliding up to the face-off toss here. Adams won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Quick snap! Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
The goaltender's at the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Shuts him down.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
It's in the back of the net, but it's not going to count as the whistle goes before the puck went in. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance of a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. Second period set to get underway. It was a disaster first. Here we go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Icebreakers had a healthy lead after the first period because they were ready to play right from puck drop, James. I mean, they're leading with their stick, and they're giving their opponent nowhere to go with the puck, creating a ton of turnovers.
Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Look at the Savardian spinorama. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Icebreakers lead at 4-1. The Nighthawks win the draw. Here they come. Takes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Oh, what a stop on the breakaway.
It's a one-on-one battle, and the goaltender's going to win this one here, James. Just love the way that he stands his ground, and you want to make your opponent move first? Well, guess what? He's able to make this save because of it.
The Nighthawks have had a lot of things go their way tonight, except for the score in which they trail here in the second. The Icebreakers win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Nearing the midway mark of the period, the Icebreakers are giving their fans a lot to cheer about tonight as they lead at 4-1. Off the draw, they take possession. Adams lugging the puck. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. The Nighthawks carried along the wall. Sends the pass over. Oh, what a stop! We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. The Nighthawks have it now. Drives it to the crease. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Adams won the draw, and they're on the attack. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. And he takes the dish. Takes a shot. And will play on as that gets a piece of the glove.
Wagner's been strong in the net tonight, and his save percentage is really high, James, and it's because he's faced a high volume of shots and he's been dialed.
He's got a step. Puts it in the back of the net, and that's how you light the lamp.
He lights the lamp as he buries that one, James, but he knows he has confidence, and he shows just that in that battle. Execution, that's how you do it. Well, this breakaway is perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot, and he sees an opening, and he takes it.
The Icebreakers are having a laugh tonight, up by a bunch now.
Well, when it's working for you, it's working for you. And you know that the coach loves this as well because guess what? The entire bench is going to be utilized. They're all in rhythm. Get them all out there.
Loses the coverage there. And that one's turned away.
Well, an athlete's having a type of game like this, you just say, get him the puck. And that's exactly what's happening tonight because every time it's on his stick, he's finding a way to fill the net here, James. Hattie so far in this game, he has been lethal when that puck is on his stick.
From the neutral zone now. Scoops up the puck and he's in on the breakaway. Oh, what a save of the play! Scores! And he did it again! It's a night to remember! Wow!
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck. It almost felt like he was running out of room there, James, but he just outweighted the goaltender. It's all about the deep and the cell there and then sliding it by the post. Beauty move.
The The Icebreakers are laying the smackdown on the opposition tonight as we near the intermission, but it can't come soon enough at one end of the ice.
Well, yeah, you know that their opponent certainly wants it, an opportunity to reset and catch their breath. But for them, you know that they're going to go to that intermission. Now they're going to sit down, get out of rhythm. They don't want it disrupted. So you know that the leadership group's going to be talking about keeping the pedal to the metal.
Takes it right in the chest. And there's the whistle stopping the play. The Nighthawks have had their chances, but they still trail late in the second. Adams won it off the faceoff. The Nighthawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Here's a chance. Turns it aside with the glove. Blast from the blue line. Denies him. He got all of it. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. Stoppage and play. Here comes the penalty shot. He takes a deep breath at center ice. It's go time here. Fires it. Makes a save and locks it down between the pipes.
Yeah, you don't have to look pretty doing it. What you have to do is make yourself as big as possible and keep it out, and that's exactly what he does.
The Icebreakers come up with a defensive zone draw.
Oh, he gets hit again.
All alone. Oh, what a move. Takes a shot. And one last save. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. 20 minutes to go here in regulation for what has been a very one-sided affair. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Icebreakers have been fantastic through 40 minutes of play, James. They've been good on both sides of the puck. They've gotten themselves a comfortable lead. Now it's about protecting it. You still want to push when you have the puck, but you have to be in good spots to protect defensively.
Moves it quickly over to Adam. Moves it to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there.
Wagner's really impressed me tonight, James. Just look at that last sequence and that desperation save. Unbelievable. I mean, when it's required to be calm and poised, he's got quiet feet. But when he needs to move and make a desperation play, he does it.
Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Here's a shot. Stones him in front. Penalty shot coming up after that whistle. Goaltender takes a deep breath, and here we go. Fires it on net. Hit the post.
And there's a lot of pressure on a penalty shot. You know what's in front of you. You can really give your team a lot of momentum, and just didn't find the back of the net.
Makes the stop under pressure. Launches it from the point. Nice save off the tender's pad. Takes a breakaway. He scores! Oh, wow, what a finish!
Well, I love that he used his speed and didn't slow down, James. And then it's all about patience and composure, outweighing the goaltender, finding the room and burying it. I love his awareness on this break. breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
The Nighthawks have the advantage in shots tonight, but they still find themselves trailing here in the third period. Here's a chance to make... It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. He scores! That's how you finish the breakaway!
Well, he breaks away from the pack with his speed. James makes no mistake. Very decisive and puts it in the back of the net.
The Nighthawks are starting to show a little respectability here amongst themselves as they get one back.
Yeah, it's about mojo. It's how you end the game with good habits, because you want to make sure that you don't carry the beginning of the game into your next one.
And that pass attempt is deflected. Shot. Denies him on a stopper. The Icebreakers have it now. They've got numbers here. To the front. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up.
Wagner's been making it look easy out there tonight, James. Multiple big saves in this game, and it's due in large part to his positioning. I mean, he's got real nice balance. He's challenging the shooter, and he's redirecting rebounds. He's doing it all for his team tonight. Now they just got to get the W.
The Icebreakers gain possession. Big-time save on a big-time shot. Handles the pass from his goalie. Takes control of the puck. Works it across to Adam.
All right, bud.
There's a collision with some authority. Stopped by the goaltender. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. Sends a pass over. He's got a step pass. Scores! What a finish in all alone.
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these tenders, in particular in these one-on-one battles, but he fakes and is able to bury it in the back of the net. Man, is he ever flying, James? It looks like everyone else is in quicksand, and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic. Shows a ton of confidence and lets that shot rip.
The Nighthawks have played well tonight, creating all sorts of scoring chances, but they still trail here in the third. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. Grabs the puck at center. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Shot! Denied by the goaltender. Puck battle along the boards. Gill's got it in the defensive end. The Icebreakers have it in the offensive zone. Unloads the shot! And that caroms off a body in traffic. Under a minute to go in the third. And that puck leaves the zone. The Icebreakers will play it in their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Puck picked up in the open ice. And he sidesteps the check there. Denies him!
Kaprizov's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area to threat. Great A, and he makes the stop.
Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. He's got a step on a breakaway. Finish on the breakaway.
Well, a nice play to pull away from the pack here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor.
The Nighthawks have definitely gone with the shoot-first mentality tonight, but they continue to trail late in this third period. Here's a chance on the attack. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. And turns aside the slapper with ease. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Well, we're getting a little action, finally, a little life out of this team here, James, but it's a little too late. I mean, they weren't ready to start this game, and it's a reason why they've been blown out. Quite frankly, they were not ready.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And a great save. Blazing in on the breakaway. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening.
You know, I think this team, obviously, it's a loss, but
I like their effort. You know, there's something here with this team after their debut performance here in the EASHL.
Well, yeah, and sometimes when you're starting out, it can be difficult to establish chemistry right away, and often that takes time, James. With a little more practice, a few more games under their belt, I'm sure they'll get a W.
Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cybulski. Thanks for playing.